unedited, unfiltered, raw. Welcome to our motherfucking YouTube channel, folks. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is a protein refeed day. I am eating sub 100 grams today. I'm eating 95 grams of protein. Yesterday, I had a massive carb intake day. I refed at about 2,300 calories of just purely carbs, man. Hella rice cakes, all that good jazz. This morning I made myself like some shrimp cauliflower fried rice with even 2 eggs, up the fats a little bit. But yeah, man, absolutely looking jacked. Still got aberonis. So yeah, bro, looking ripped. Holy shit, man. No, I'm jacked as a motherfucker, dog. Woo! Woo! Gotta keep it down, gotta keep it down. It is 8:30. So today, protein refeed day. I think I may up my protein, man, to like 75 to 90 grams, sub 100. That's the goal. I felt really good today doing that, so that's the vibe right now. I got this from Grocery Outlet Market. This got 20 grams of protein. I'm not a big fan of processed proteins, but whatever, brosket is gish. Protein's protein right now. Since I'm doing so high carb, when I do eat proteins, I can eat goofy shit like processed proteins. 50 cents each. 20 grams of protein, 120 calories, 0 grams of fat. And then I got this sugar-free syrup. And then I put a sweet potato in the microwave and smashed it up, mashed that bad bitty up, and then put some cinnamon and like 4 of these sugar-free packets on there. And then I'm gonna have some powdered milk that I mixed up, and then put some cocoa powder in there and pure sucralose powder. I love my artificial sweeteners. You got what anyone says. So I'm gonna put this on here. Typically I like to top it off with blueberries or peanut butter on my sweet potatoes. But blueberry won't go with an Oreo flavored Greek yogurt, you know what I mean? Ooh, this looks good. Even though I put cinnamon on the potato, you can't go wrong with that, you know what I mean? This actually looks really appetizing, guys. Wait up, I want you guys to see that. I want you guys to take a look and see. So yeah, man, I absolutely love my fucking carbos. I like to do this sweet potato with what kind of peanut butter? The powdered peanut butter and blueberries on top, or a Greek yogurt with frozen blueberries on top with some syrup. It's like pancakes, bro. It's so fucking fire. And it's a whole food, so it's like Whole Foods, bro. It is currently 8:28 p.m. I saw the Canelo fight yesterday, bro. I kind of saw it coming. But anyways, I'll get into that in a second. I kind of saw it coming. I am currently 26.17K steparoos deep, and I'm only 970 calories deep, and this is going to put me at 1,500 calories. But I saw the Canelo fight yesterday, and I kind of saw it coming a little bit. I thought it was like a 50-50 fight. This is my issue with Canelo, man. After he lost to Floyd, he became really good and he really learned like from his mistakes. But these last couple years, bro, he's been like stagnant in my opinion in his style. Like he just enforces his will when he fights, and he doesn't try and put himself in a place of growth, right? He's a stagnated fighter. His style is like, this is my style. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna do my ABC style. I'm not gonna adjust to your style. And he learned from Floyd, and he implemented it for like 2-3 years. And then once he started moving up in weight classes and realized he didn't have to, he got lazy as a fighter. And I could speak on this, bro. I used to box growing up, so I DGAF. Like, you know, I feel like he got lazy, respectfully. I'm gonna try this Oreo yogurt out without a sweet potato first. Let's see how it tastes. Well, I kind of just went with it. It's alright. You don't really taste the Oreo. The cookies and cream. What the fuck? What am I doing? Anyways, but yeah, man, like, or maybe Crawford's just that good, you know? Maybe Crawford is that good. But if you go look at Canelo's last fights, bro. He's just been stagnated as a fucking fighter the past like 2-3 years. And he has nothing to prove. Because I'm a big Canelo fan. I'm a big Canelo fan. He has nothing to prove, and honestly, bro, he doesn't really have to be fighting people like on that level, I guess. But we want to see the best fight the best, you know, and he does too. That's why he's a respectable fighter and he's a legend. And even him losing to Bud doesn't take anything away from him at all. Him losing to Bud, he's not meant to be Floyd Mayweather. Not everyone's meant to be undefeated. Stop holding people up to Floyd Mayweather standards. Boxing is an ecosystem. We need people to lose. We need fighters that are going to go and bring it. We need fighters that are going to go win for points. We need fighters that are going to go into to fight. We need fighters that are going to go into entertain. We need fighters that are going to go in there to win by points. People get entertained by different reasons. There are people out there that love to go see Shakur Stevenson and watch him box like a chess match. And I used to watch Shakur Stevenson back when he was in the amateurs, when this dude was like 17, because that's how much I love his style. The kid's a fucking generational talent, right? But at the end of the day, man, we need to stop holding these fighters to ridiculous fucking weird notions and standards. Like, that's the cool thing. Like, I love Floyd Mayweather. That's my favorite fighter growing up. But not everyone's meant to be Floyd, and everyone's trying to replicate it, and they don't have to, and it just ruins. Like, bro, how do I say this? Stylistically, not everyone's copying Floyd. That's great. But everyone wants the record of Floyd. Everyone's too scared to fight each other, right? That's why you gotta respect motherfuckers like Canelo and Bud Crawford, because they don't give a fuck. I knew they were gonna bring it. I knew it wasn't gonna be a boring fight. You know what I mean? You gotta respect these motherfuckers, bro. They bring it. Win, lose, it doesn't matter. If you're a fan of boxing, you're a fan of boxing. You almost don't even give a fuck about who wins and who loses. You know? Growing up, when I was a kid, I was Team Floyd over Team Pacquiao. And then when I got older, I respect the fuck out of Pacquiao. I'm like, dude, this dude's still fighting till this fucking day. Till this fucking day. And I was like, bro, I probably didn't even dislike Pacquiao. I just didn't like his fans. Because they were massive Floyd haters, you know? And I like Floyd. Typically, you know, when you're a kid, you're either Team Floyd or Team Pacquiao. I was like, what, 12, 13? They didn't end up fighting until I was out of fucking high school? Like, that fight was getting talked about since I was in elementary school, bro. And then it happened until a couple years ago, I guess. Well, not a couple years ago. You guys know what I mean. This is actually really good, man. So, why I love putting yogurt, Greek yogurt, on this sweet potato, it gives it this like warm, cold contrast, and it's so delicious, man. And especially if you have frozen blueberries, oh my god, bro. And my favorite. To me, this tastes like a cheat meal, but it's not. Just make sure you put the aspartames on there, on the sweet potato. I'll be the guinea pig if anything happens to me, guys, because I ingested too much aspartame. I'll let you guys know what happens, but I've been doing it for years. Going straight. But yeah, man, like, Canelo's a throwback fighter like that. Dude has so much money, and bro is still fighting for the love of the game. That's crazy. I respect that. And you know what? I shouldn't have to say that. That should be all fighters. You know what I mean? Anyone that's competing on that level should be doing it for the love of the game. Like, you shouldn't get this nobility to do what you're supposed to do. But apparently, that's the thing. It's the noble thing to do, which is, to me, it's regular. It's like, oh, you're supposed to do that. I guess you deserve a cookie. Because if you go look at all the other fighters, they're not doing it. So it's like, oh, I guess he deserves a cookie because he's doing what he's supposed to do. The honorable thing, right? That's a real throwback fighter right there. And kudos to Bud, man. Dude, fucking Bud just makes everything look so easy. I love Canelo, man, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you got, like, these past couple years, his style's just been so stagnant in the ring. That's just my genuine opinion. Like, if you go look at Oscar Valdez, who's in the same camp as Canelo, if you go look at it, Oscar Valdez kind of mimics Canelo's style quite a bit. You could tell he definitely looks up to him and is inspired by his style. But go look at Oscar Valdez's last couple fights. He has not been able to really capitalize off that style because there's different styles, different weight classes, different temperaments within a fighter that works with different styles. Okay, you got to get your own style to be a great, to be a legend, and then even then sometimes it just doesn't work out for you. But when you get lower and lower in these weight classes, you can't use that bully type of style where you're just gonna walk through everyone. And you know, like if you go see Canelo's performance, I saw it live. I mean, the dude just threw one shot at a time. He's like, I'm just gonna walk through you, and it just doesn't work for every fighter. Styles make fights at the end of the day, right? And it's just not gonna work on Bud. I feel like he should have known that though. Like he's not. I mean, maybe he thought because Bud is smaller, but he didn't look much smaller than Canelo. I mean, Canelo's nice, bro, but don't get me wrong. I'm not just gonna glaze. I'll criticize a motherfucker too. Is he still legendary? Is he still up there? Sure. But my favorite fighter of all time is Floyd. But Canelo's up there. He's top. I don't know. I haven't really thought of like a top 5, but I would put him up there in terms of like he's gonna go down a legend for sure. Modern day legend. Modern day. He's up there, man. He solidified himself. So is Bud. So is Bud Crawford. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Errol Spence was gonna beat Bud. I thought Errol Spence was gonna beat Bud Crawford. I didn't bet money, but if I had to bet, I thought he was gonna beat him. But no, he schooled him. Errol Spence is still one hell of a fighter. Errol Spence is still one hell of a fighter, but I thought he was going to beat him, and he didn't. Hey, man, maybe Bud's just that good. I mean, he really flows in that ring. You know when a motherfucker makes it look effortless? That's what he does. He makes shit look effortless. That dude's just that good, bro. It's just, yeah, he's just that good. That's just what it is. I mean, he really doubled up on some punches and awkward angles. He was like Loma in there last night, you know, like the way he was throwing like punches, like he would double up on a shot. He would throw a shot and then like randomly, not even fully like cock the fucking jab back. He would jab and then like awkwardly like throw another one or a 2, and then like he was doing like all types of like Loma shit. Like I was like, bro was doing some, I don't know, I don't watch Bud too often. Maybe he does shit like that on a regular, but I need to watch more of Bud's fights. But that shit was like, damn, he was schooling him. He was throwing like you know, throwing his combos, but when he was in the pocket, he'd throw that, and then he'd throw another without even fully extending. Like he was tagging him. Like he was getting like some good shots. Not all the shots were hurting him, but he was winning. And he didn't even, bro was, what's respectable about Bud, he was winning like every fucking round. In round 11 and 12, he could have just took it off the gas pedal, but he still stood in that bitch. He still stood in that bitch and still fought round 11 and 12. What do most fighters do when they're winning up on the scorecard so high? They'll be like, oh, I'm going to give this motherfucker round 12, round 11, just to secure the dub and not get knocked out potentially. That motherfucker still brought it round 11 and 12. You got to give it to him. It's hard to hate, man. It's hard to hate. It's hard to hate, bro. This is so good, dude. This is gotta try this, bro. A sweet potato, stab a couple holes, put some water in this bitch. Microwave 7 minutes. Couple aspartames, sweeten up the sweet potato. Greek yogurt, whatever other toppings, bro. So gas, aroni, and a chocolate milk. So fire, bro, and so healthy. Like I bypass this shit on purpose sometimes, just to like, but I don't like deviating, bro. I eat mainly whole foods. Like I kind of consider Greek yogurt somewhat processed, but I don't want to get too crazy like that, because it's like, if you go off to the deep end to that extent, like then you're just tripping on everything, and then you just become way too restricted, and that could lead to negative issues. So I don't want to become like a restrictive dieter. I want to eat what I like still, you know? That's why I had my shrimp fried rice this morning. Nice little protein refeed day. Had hella carbs yesterday. That was fun though. Energy out the wazoo. That's why I'm at 25K steps easy. Energy was crazy today. And yeah, I didn't even overeat. I was still in a deficit yesterday. I hit 17K steps yesterday, or 16, and I ate like 2,300 calories, so I was still at least at like 300 calorie deficit. Today, I'm gonna be in the 1,000 probably. We'll see how it goes. I'm still getting leaner, bro, and I'm gonna start, keeping the protein a little higher, because maybe I'm just getting smaller, so I'm gonna keep the protein a little higher. But anyways, world, enough of me yapparooning. Thank you for joining me on my dinner. Till next time, folks. Peace.